Jesus, what a freak. All right, Bigger Bill, thank you. I will do another episode because of that. And Aryan for that 100. I appreciate that. All right. It's just because this shit makes me fucking angry.
There's a scene recapping the convo between Alex and Bert, but Alex doesn't want to use the word schizophrenic on camera because it would make him look bad. So they swap it out.
I was worried. Yeah, exactly. Like, fuck. PC America and what, dude? You diagnose it. You're not Dr. Phil and me. I'm not gonna buy schizophrenic, weird, whatever Milk Dud does. Don't diagnose me on camera, please.
Okay.
Like, cause I don't want to do that.
Maybe instead you say.
I'd already said, nigga. Already like I'm trying to be nice. Everybody's telling me to calm down. Don't drink, Alex. Don't do this, Alex. Like, God, how much do I have to like? How nice do I have to be to win everybody's favor back, not to get voted out? I just wish I'd known the rules. I'd have been like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You clearly have demons.
And then I would have repeated the word 40 times.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
They couldn't diagnose
Demons.
it because legally speaking, as psychiatrists, can
we use, maybe we say, because we can't say what they're actually are. When we say, you don't actually have demons, maybe you're just possessed. Like, we'll swap the words out somehow.
What the fuck?
Ian is conversing and bonding with the other fish. He's pretty drunk here. Speaking Spanish with Bing seemed to help him open up. He mentions to her that he's scared of winning because if he goes back to Mexico with the 50 G's, he'll be a target for the cartel. With that being said, Symbol presses him on why he's here. Not like pressing him. I actually think it was like a pretty honest question. Like, if you're scared to be here and
You're just
the
possessed,
possibility of winning, then why are you here? Like, shouldn't you have not have come in the first place? In B2, Alex reveals to Mizzy that Bert is schizo, but Luca comes in and says that they need to replace the word schizo with possessed.
Okay.
I remember that.
Schizophrenic. We realized that. He just admitted that to me.
Okay, well,
We're gonna use possessed.
See, I remember our minds were racing, like trying to figure out what was going on. That's the only thing me and Symbol had in common. He was just as weirded out by everything that was going on. But the whole house, and just knowing like some of the collaboration, some of the future, like, what the fuck, man? And now I look at this different. This is a terrible time to recap this. She tried to throw me under the bus day two, saying Alex told us that we're live. And then Sam called her out. He said, "Oh, Alex did, huh?" No, he said the editor, whatever that situation was. But what? Like, and then knowing people that I'm talking to know we're on a live 20 and didn't fucking say anything to me.
is that what he said?
Yeah.
Alex is now questioning Bert's diagnosis and medications he's been giving him after learning of his possession. Mizzy agrees with him, telling him not to take medical advice from someone who's possessed by demons.
I
Ben
never
breaks
did,
up with
believe me.
Sesh to tell Bert to stop giving
The
his
only reason
anti-possession.
I let him even say that, continue that, the only reason I even stuck around to hear his speech was hoping America wouldn't hate me. Hulu, PC, baby, like national, like, oh God, they're going to think I'm this racist, bigot piece of shit, like, all of that.
Medication cocktail to Alex.
It's herbal ones.
What's that?
It's herbal ones.
That's okay. Just don't give him any more. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Bert.
Minutes after Mizzy learns Bert is possessed by demons, she tells Ted, the second TTS of the season, asks Bert about his trip, and he thinks he's able to talk back to it and ask it questions.
Oh, fuck.
Are you excited about Las Vegas? Is that a place you've been before? Or will it be your first time traveling there?
Aryan. God, bro. So,
Before her.
like I said, there's projects coming up, and I don't know if he's been invited to spinoffs. I just know that if he has, it's not a good thing for anybody,
Clearly, for him to take,
including Fruity Butt Plug.
to help him sleep and help with his progress and recovery.
Anybody who wants to work with the tank in the future and has them on the spinoffs are dooming themselves. Okay, you think I'm lying? It's not like I haven't heard it directly or
To
anything.
his chagrin, the third TTS of the season answers this question. Thank you, Jet.
I'm not production, but when they come up here, I can speak to them.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. All right, good night.
What the fuck?
Ian is like blackout drunk by this point and doesn't know anyone's names, specifically the girls. He thinks they're all named Binks.
That was my name. Okay, remember? Are you guessing names? Yeah. Remember, do my name again to me. Do my name. What's my name? Okay, what's a female version of that name? Oh god.
Alex, my friend.
I didn't even know I was sitting in that chair.
Oh my god. Who am I? What's oh my word? What was my name? I must have left a good impression. Starts with an S.
You don't get paid. I'm gonna
Damn, that's hard.
He cannot remember names directly after being told them, so then they switch to asking him which state they are currently in.
Yeah.
Put me in my spot.
You really should hang out with us more. We've only lived here for like a week now.
Damn.
Bro, where are we? What state are we in?
Bigger Bill, and what's fucked up is they're leaving out so much cool. Like AB in the first one said, "Oh, Symbol didn't care for 25 minutes while I was punking him." Symbol then cried later on down at the bar downstairs, like you Cobra, you ruined my image up on the catwalk, but you ruined my image by day 2, day 1, man. Waka 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 waka.
Ian tells Binks, aka Mizzy, that she is his girlfriend. He also almost burns down the house by just throwing a bunch of stuff in a frying pan without any lubrication whatsoever. In the morning, he still doesn't remember anyone's names. We have a cast meeting with G and Ben, and they
Food
make
needs
some
lubrication.
announcements. A 2 a.m. curfew. They're no longer allowed to share
But
beds.
yeah, like people in here were always saying after I left, it was the second half was worse. And I'm not being biased about this. I haven't even seen it. I've heard it from so many people, even people that hate me, that the second half was worse. I mean, they had to bring in 20 people to fill in the energy of one person. You know what I mean? And none of them could do it. None of them were up to the task. And I wasn't even operating at full. So far from it. I had this fear of being kicked off, even up to the very end. Just I didn't know what was allowed. We even after we got told it was Fishtank, we were still told no violence, no, don't break things. Like we still know the ones that didn't know what Fishtank was, or that we were. Regardless, man, it's just this is a lot. Watch, bro, and seeing all the fucking filthy liars. Fucking what now?
Burns down the house by just throwing a bunch of stuff in a frying pan without any lubrication whatsoever. In the morning, he still doesn't remember anyone's names.
Yeah, but AB lies about his facts though. Like AB just talks about his favorite fish. Like he cut out everything cool I did from the episodes and then literally would lie, said Symbol just not caring. I wasn't just punking out Symbol. I was taking all of his, every time Teddy would give him a knife to cut his pumpkin, I would take it and look at it and be like, take him back, take him back. And then again, later during the season, he cried downstairs while drunk. You ruined my image, Cobra. He kept calling me Cobra. You ruined my image. And he did it on the catwalk too. Oh, I'm sure he didn't care. Like you could tell AB hates me because he cut out and he only put in the scenes of whatever the people he liked that were cool. That was it.
We have a cast meeting with G and Ben, and they make some announcements. A 2 a.m. curfew. They're no longer allowed to share meds. A ploy to make sure that Alex is no longer sedated. Also might be for legal reasons. No more whispering.
No, well, it wasn't legal reasons at all. I don't think there was a narcotic in there. I just think that like I said, it was all like supposedly GNC. I don't know, but whatever. Like they told me down in the basement they wanted my energy up. They told me in the confessional. They kept saying in the best way they could. They just said, "Keep being you." I'm like, but everybody's telling me to calm down. But they were like, "Don't, keep being you." So I was like torn between a rock and a hard place. Like they're gonna vote me out if I keep being me. Trust me. I was in Sardine Tin for 40 hours and I had one showrunner kissing the bottom of my shoe, the other one crying, and the rest of them bowing to me. And that's because they brought me there on the premise of a fucking lie. So anybody who thinks about blindsiding me in the future, you might want to rethink it. I don't care who the fuck you have with you. I will be ready. Because if you make it unfair, I'll be ready too.
Confessional per day, and no more changing outside of the bathroom.
AB always jiggling. AB will live vicariously through.
He then makes them pass around.
Like I said, he gets paid nothing, and he lives his entire life vicariously through fish, wanting to be what he will never. And he's been around this long, hiding his disgusting face. Like I said, people claim to have pictures, but I still haven't seen it.
On the rain stick for a spiritual healing session to remove the negative vibes of the house. Ian pulls Ben aside and wants a convo from last
night. I like
night
Cucumber. I talk to him sometimes, but like,
because he's still scared that the cartel.
I know that he didn't like. favor me. He told me at first, you know,
unmedicated Alex asks Laurent to look after him, and also says that the two of them are the content queens of the house, and that production told him to have this convo.
I definitely didn't say we're the content queens of the house. Where the fuck is this coming from?
Alex is having trouble listening.
Production wants me in here. I swear I'm okay.
Oh yeah, do you remember? They kept telling me to go upstairs in the penthouse. They came in there in confessional and would be like, hey, you need to accept their invite. And I never did. I didn't want to be around a bunch of people fucking up all night at a fucking, like, sleep. I had to beg fucking Milk Dud to get sent up there. You know what I mean? I have enough trouble sleeping as is. Like, I don't like noise and fucking all night and shit like that.
Okay, listen. Production will tell you. Listen. Okay, you'll find out on your own. Production will tell you. They okay, I heard you. Listen. I wanted them last night, but I was so tired. Oh, I'm about to go to sleep when done.
They then have to get dressed in their best outfits, and then we get a Manscaped ad.
I can't believe this is in the copy. This is, these guys are crazy.
Is that what they sent you?
No, this next part is, I can't believe this is like a real ad.
We're not going to respond in the shop.
It's fine. It was just crop it. We can pump.
Just like I do to Job, though, when I was telling him to stream and try to uplift people. I think Aunt Jemima wanted to be there because he wants to be a rapper, right? So I was like, man, all dreams all around, symbol, everybody. Even people I didn't like say, our dreams are going to come true. Our dreams are going to come true. All this shit.
Also, hot tip for you fellas out there.
Spill the beans on what?
It's the only thing that's kept my
What's
balls
coming?
from
I
the
can't.
day.
Or I would. Well, it would ruin Cobra Pit if I told I know about everything that, but I can't speak on other people's projects that are about to happen. It's not mine to announce.
Like, how?
I'm just attending
That's so crazy.
several.
G, or Sam, is pretty tapped out by this point, setting up a bit for later in the day. He then makes them do a Jubilee video where they have to rank themselves by attractiveness, but he's unhappy with the rankings. So G presses them further, forcing them to actually rank themselves and not hurt each other's feelings.
Everybody, can I get you all lined up right here? Now here's the twist. I want you guys to organize yourselves from least attractive over here to most attractive.
Well, you gotta remember, there's an audience. Everybody's gonna throw them a cup of tea. A lot of the people are obviously gay if they like Bert. You know what I mean? And the guys, which is 90% of Fishtank, 95%, are gonna vote for girls. But
Attractive over here.
I'm sorry, there's not one man in that room better looking than me. There's just not. People are gonna think it sounds like a dickhead thing to say, but it's fucking true.
I don't mean attractive in like a you go girl, a drag queen sense. I mean in the real
And then
world,
people,
what
do you
think?
remember remember when people like Fruity Butt Plug Boy, when I first got out, I was so naive I held up my own ID because it says 6 foot. And I'm closer to 6'1" than 6 foot. But do people not have eyes, I was wondering? I got like an inch on Bert. People don't realize that. I'm an inch and a half taller than him. I'm like, did you all not have cameras? How is Fruity Butt Plug going to say it? People were buying into it, that I was 5'6". And I was like, what? Symbol was 5'7".
Normal people. Who do you think normal people is the most
I
attractive?
pushed myself to the front though. I mean, come on now. Do 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 do, and then there's me. Come on, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but let's take a worldwide poll on who's the best looking. I'm gonna win that shit.
Peyton number 2.
You can go for it.
Peyton, get over there. Get over there, girl.
Well, you can't really, I'm talking about, for like I said, versus the other dudes, you know what I mean? The other girls, that's different, you know what I mean? They compete in their category.
That suit? Dog.
I don't know.
You gotta be, man, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
The recapture 90% Alex and Luke. Well, only focusing on Bert with TTF, man, shit.
B might want to switch.
Alex B, who wins the beauty pageant?
See, Symbol and Alex might want to switch. They see now I know that was a gaslight.
Everybody?
No, I'm saying.
The ugly up person?
No, not exactly.
So, bro.
Not everybody.
See, they kept doing that to me. Like, you don't. And I remember when the computer said Ben is gay. I go the night and After I'd already dropped the N-bomb twice, Sam was like, Alex, what are you laughing at? I was like, no, nothing. And he was like, no, what are you laughing at? I'm like, fuck, man. Fuck. Okay, it's just funny, you know. He said the repeater's random, you know. Benji's gonna come hang out in a couple minutes. Oh, if there's some hype, Benji will come hang out.
Somebody take control and fix this. I'm gonna
I gotta
take
get
a
my
picture,
coffee.
I'm gonna put it on socials, and in 20 minutes we'll let you
Thank
know
you,
how
Bill.
wrong you guys are, all right? Boom. All right. That's going on socials right now. Who do you guys think is hot?
Bill! Look at Bill!
Podcast.
Dirty Birds.
What are your thoughts? Talk to me, girl.
Aryan!
I think like what they think. I don't know. I think it's hard because
Mizzy's talking about something, and Sam gets kind of bored.
you know everyone has a different level of. I could never put myself before any other girl. So like for me, that's why I'm here. Cause like I couldn't. I came to this house. I saw all the women, and I was like, damn, everyone in this house, like all the girls are beautiful. So you know, just my thoughts.
Inside and out. Everybody in the world is beautiful, inside and out. We're all fucking equal.
Unhappy with the lack of drama, they decide to reset the scene and start again.
We're not going to make it to season 2 if we have Excuse House. And they know what effectiveness means. I'm not asking for some college sociology textbook thing. We're talking about, listen, everybody in the world
Again,
is
again, guys, remember 5'6". I'm taller than Bert. Like I said, about an inch and a half, 2 inches, something like that. Like, people actually believe Fruity Butt Plug's rumor. I was so naive. I held up my own fucking ID. It's like, really? Are people that hungry just to? God, I hate him.
It's not
Weird.
There's some horrific.
Like, do people not have eyes?
Outside and inside. Okay, I can find some hideous.
Like, be real. Maybe that stupid fit. Ain't nobody up there fresher than me. Not even close.
Objectively speaking, I mean, there's a reason there's a reason that some people.
I can't compare myself to other girls. Clearly.
This famous house. We need to get real. We need to.
If we're getting real, I think Ron needs to move.
There we go.
Bert tries to defend his lack of swag. I'm not trying to be mean here, but he literally dresses what like a gay cosplayer thinks a personal trainer looks like. G does a second Manscaped ad, and Bert seems to be into it. We
I
then
get
the results
NBC
of the
going.
beauty contest.
Guys, I think we can all agree that got pretty toxic. And sometimes when we're thinking about social media, fame, and attractiveness, it can bring out the worst in us. Everybody has uniqueness. Everybody has unique attributes. And at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all attractive in our own way. And it's just a matter of finding the right person and expressing who you are inside. So I think that's why.
No plus. I ain't fembot.
And then they do a scene where they introduce the newest mechanic to the game.
Outside of the Fishtank upcoming stuff and collabs, that's pretty much what I'm going to be switching to is gaming and just even beyond IRL stuff. Again, you'll see why.
Listen up, stars. I know that was a little stressful what just happened. And I know we got an elimination coming up. But what happens next is going to change everything. You're not alone in this house. There's something we've been keeping from you. And it's going to rock your world. Ha ha ha.
It's a little bit too jokey. I think that maybe what we need to do is take it just a little more serious.
He's going to totally change the game.
Gee, you're kind of smirking just like a tiny bit.
What
I'm sorry
the
to disagree
fuck?
with you, but maybe-
G and Ben have a small on-screen argument about the tone of the scene. G seems to be getting progressively more unhinged throughout the day.
So no emotion?
She was supposed to pay with
No,
money.
show emotion, but
Just
What emotion
use
would you like?
the thing for
just
points.
serious. Just a serious shot.
Serious emotion. Serious emotion. I'm sorry. Okay. I got it.
And if it wasn't such an important scene, I wouldn't.
It's just what is serious emotion?
Well,
Can you show it? Is it in the room with us right now? Describe it. What does it look like? I'm sorry.
The sarcasm is really
What up, Cannon? What up, man? It's been pissing me off. It's been good. Stacking more lies, though, I'm catching. And for some of the upcoming collaborations and shit and shows and projects, I'm going to have to approach some motherfuckers different if I run into them. But also, like, I'm being honest with the Fishtank community. I mean, maybe the people that have Fruity Butt Plug John, well, he won't get invited to anything, but invite Milk Dud. Fishtank's gonna part ways with those people who collaborate with them. You don't believe me? Again, put it on my father's memory. So people are hoping for a return of a Milk Dud. That's never gonna happen. Like I said, he's openly talking about suing. Would you all work with someone like that? And again, what up?
Let me work. Let me go. You find out what I'm talking about, it's gonna rock your world.
Millennium Odyssey, the web series, has a new home. MillenniumOdyssey.gumroad.com. Season 2 starts December 19th. MillenniumOdyssey.gumroad.com.
Millennium Odyssey, the web series, now on fucking YouTube. It's got a new home, though. MillenniumOdyssey.gumroad.com. And season 2 starts December 19th. They ain't gonna keep Thomas Carroll down, motherfuckers. They just ain't gonna do it. It ain't happening. You heard me? It ain't happening. Millennium Odyssey, the fucking web series.
And let's, the smirk on Rock Your World is also, this is gonna play in the edit, like,
If there's something that we know that they don't know, there should be a smirk.
yeah, but I think it should be more
Dirty
obvious.
Birds, I've seen
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Okay, all right, I got
The people that want Milk Dud, yeah, go find him or whatever. Yeah, he should just do an OF. He'll never survive on Twitch as a real content creator. He doesn't create content. He just does gay shit and prawn. And people that, like, let me tell you, anyone who's a Bert bro, you're just, there's nothing wrong with it, but you are gay. Okay? Accept it. No straight person would ever watch that. Not for laughs. Oh no, it's funny. It's just so crazy. They just wouldn't watch it. I know people are upset about that, but again, I showed the gold Alex. It literally says Alex has done the impossible and won Fishtank season 3. I wonder why it would say that. I know it hurts people here. Why didn't it go to, I took it from them. Why didn't it go to the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th? Well, because I provided the most content and the most money. And you see, production can see through big simp and spend and cheese and just content. Because believe me, this shit is a lot harder to do as a male than a female. Content is also easier to create when you're in a group of people. Some to become friends with, some to become enemies with, drama, all that shit. Thomas Carroll, 7, brother.
You're not alone in this house.
Wild Randy, glad to see you there, brother.
Sorry.
I literally can't help it.
Just breathe.
I feel like
I wouldn't give you
we
direction.
had 3 good takes so far, and you're like,
No, but if I didn't think that the take was good, I wouldn't ask.
I remember this part was making all of us feel awkward too. Like, are they arguing?
Unhappy with G's direction, Ben decides to give it a go.
y'all ain't ready for this.
That was the best one yet, but I do think we'll just.
Isn't this where they start arguing over here? Yeah, like this is the first time we saw that and we were like, what's going on?
Way you act.
First content is them beating him up when Monkey King actually streamed. Oh, man, fuck, that's all. Like they also, and guess what, Bigger Bill, we're here. I probably should have chosen a different time to recap season 3 because this is going to change some of the collaborations coming. Oh, they're still happening, but now there's drama. I don't like liars, and I will call them out on their shit.
We can worry about butting heads later.
This is how I would play it.
Let's nail it.
This is how I would play it.
By the way, Symbol was taking a shower when this was announced, so they just excluded him from the scene. And when he tries to re-enter, they tell him he's not allowed because of continuity issues.
We've already started shooting this scene. If you want to shower while we're shooting, that's fine. But
This is also one of the reasons I always stay in my own lane, because that shit pisses me off when I find out, And what are people going to do digitally besides what? So I keep cool. I find out what I need to know. And now we're here where we should have been in fucking July and August. And those motherfuckers who cross me, well, if you can show up, if you get the invite. And the one that, if you don't get the sniffles, I know you're mad, you're already fired either way. Just better in every way. I know it sucks.
Insert you into the shot afterwards. So for this scene, just stay over there, okay? All right. Sorry about that.
G nails it, but he's still upset with the direction of the scene.
See, that's it. That was it right there. Okay. That was perfect. Okay.
And we all felt so awkward, like,
now we're gonna move
right
on
now,
to
like,
the next part.
I feel like that's so, it's just not exciting.
oh, fuck, man.
It's good. That was good. That was the best.
That sounds like I'm announcing a...
No. Your voice is...
The new Chrysler
It will. The rage will come in handy. It will. And again, y'all think I'm fucking around. I know the rules now. There ain't gonna be no beef, Bell. I'm not gonna put fucking pillows on my hand. No. A fight is a fight, not a pogo stick dance stamina round. No. Again, without gloves, and I'm not a grappler. I'm not some big dude. I'm a lot better fighter than I am grappler. Sardine Tank, I like that edit. I need to repost that. All 3 people lasted 39 seconds against me. All 3 of them put together.
Change the way you take you get 7 your whole family in the Chrysler Pacifica.
Ezzo, I'm not going to do that to anybody. I'm not a freak weirdo. But destroy, well, it depends.
The way you drive.
Who tries to get on my nerves, who gets in front of me first. See, I have a forgiving nature, but when you cross the line too many times, I ain't gonna let that go.
It's there. It's all-wheel drive. It's a hybrid.
Well, maybe
They only force the gloves to knock that stupid G symbol. Oh my god, dude. Like that was the only time I'd ever worn boxing gloves in my life, and I split his lip wide open. I was even knocking the back of his head one point. They had to pull me off. And then by round 2, I thought it was weird because Sam was like, "All right, Connor, switch with me." And then they both went to his corner for round 2. I'm like, you're both giving him advice. Where's my ring advisor? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
maybe there's a reason that...
Yeah, I mean it. I don't care if there's 4 of them. If they want me monkey style, I'll win. I'll start taking ears off and... You all think I'm actually just saying that. That's the funny part. Just like I was actually saying cruises and monkeys and money and all that shit. Watch what happens when people try to jump me. Their faces are coming off. Hypothetically, of course, in a survival mode. But I mean it. I'm not above it. I'll bite someone's nose straight the fuck off their face. If I got jumped, I will. Maybe go for the jugular. Don't fuck with me. I don't make fun of deceased relatives or talking about grapey shit. People can joke, a long way, but cross those sacred lines at your own goddamn peril. That's why every time I'm in public, no one will roll up. I've been told that in Vegas here. People ride by at my house and take videos, but never stay around. Funny. Hang around, meet me. I'm at the Renaissance Festival. I announced a month before I was going. I posted it, and they were like, I announced the day. I was like, fuck it, October 19th. Of course, while I'm there, hey, go again, and I'll show up. You don't even know who you're fucking with. I posted a month ago. Could you not save up $40 in a month for a ticket? Fucking idiots. Like, it's just, oh God. And a couple of them claim to be gang members. Yep, that's what gang members do. They make AI edits and they make hundreds of YouTube accounts. It is the most pathetic thing ever. My mind isn't wired to be that bitch made, so I can't understand being that big of a pussy and having that much time to do that.
Maybe there's a reason.
It's boring. That's the reason why you would announce something like that.
Yeah, Cannon, he told me when I first met him, he was like, if I say anything negative, please don't be offended by it. But then again, like I said, I am a hard pill to swallow. And to be honest, let's say we're at a party, okay? Everybody was at a party. Non-confident dudes, way before Fishtank, have never liked me. They've always seen me, even if it's not a game show, they see me as a threat. I come in, Even if it's not Fishtank and Norris, I draw attention. I stand out in a crowd. I actually, back in the day, my game was better in a crowd. I liked, well, there was no competition, but I could make myself be noticed above all. True. And that's before anyone knows about the bread or anything like that. All I got to do is be there.
Boring. It's not a reality show. A reality show is high energy.
Okay.
So if we got your take, let's get my take.
Wild Rant, you're right, and Milk Plus, you're right. Like I said, I walked his bitch ass down the hallway by the neck. I hope they air that. I'm sure the recap people will. I mean, you should have seen all the shit that Fruit AB skipped on me. Not even just skipped. He just started telling lies. He was just telling the story from his point of view. It was weird. When Connie wanted to cry, to receive flowers. Oh my God. He got 2 roses. Symbol got 1. Milk Dud got 6. Mizzy got 13. All combined, that equaled what I got. And then right after it ended, they go, Alex, these didn't count, but they came in 2 seconds and handed me like 28 more roses. That's another challenge I forgot. I got fucked out of. Oh my gosh. But then they made a scene where I had to give Bert a confidence talk. But I'm a sex worker. How do you... Connie got in front of the camera. Save me, save me. Man, get the fuck out the way. I'm Superman, motherfucker. I might begin... I do the saving. The fuck you on, little man. He was like 5'7". Dude was short ass motherfucker, bald ass. Save you. Saving. Motherfucker, I do the saving. Call me Superman. Motherfucker, the Monkey King. Saving. Bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck. And he got 1 rose. Or 2. Someone got 1. It was sad though. Again, that was all the guys in the house. The roses combined plus Mizzy equaled what I got. And that was just what I got at the beginning, not the 28 that they said came 2 seconds later. Had I gotten those, I would have beaten the girls too.
2 takes. And then Simmons can pick which one is more puppy.
Okay, all right.
Asking to be saved. What a fucking...
Now you take notes, okay? You let me know which take you like more, okay? Guys, there's something you don't know about this house. There's something...
I remember saying that. I was like, I make bitch dream come true. Fly you off to Paris, something, shit like that, because it was Seduce the Camera Challenge. He was over there begging, save me. What the fuck are you doing?
In here with you.
Not want to send any Pawnee gay prom and him slashing out and thinking no one saw. Bro, that all made sense when I saw those, and I was wondering why people kept saying Connor is gay, Connor is gay, Connor. Probably because they went through his phone and found out a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? From the shit we saw. You know what I mean?
Can I talk to you for a sec? Like away from...
Let me get in one take where I don't screw it up, and then we can talk, okay?
I remember this. We all felt so awkward.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I remember we were all like...
And now, what do you guys think about those 2 takes there?
But then again, I have to rethink now. Maybe we all weren't like this. Half the room knew what was going on and probably knew it was a bit. Fake, and that, you know what that puts them in my book as? Fucking fake.
It's fine.
Why are we butting heads in front of talent? This was not...
Why are you hiring... Why would you hire flamboyant, high energy, high impact influencer, colorful, bodacious, bam, in your face, and then deliver the line like this? Well, you guys are not going to remember the game, whatever.
Because flamboyant and, all those other adjectives are good for when there's not a game mechanic being introduced, okay?
Is this real?
If the game is about to change, G, then we need to be serious. Having to fight for my job as the director when you're...
It makes us both look like idiots.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying, can you just please take my direction without undermining my credibility?
Bro, I love you. Your direction is usually spot on. But I know what I'm doing, okay? The ha-ha is universal. You use that to what that does is it lets the viewer know that something is happening. That's how you let the viewer know something's happening. You need a signature like that. You need a stamp that you can put on the scene just for editing purposes too. Because you can cut ha ha, and then you could cut to another scene, ha, and that makes it line up perfectly. Like you bring the two.
What scene are we gonna cut? What scene are we gonna cut to?
Any scene.
We're not cutting away from the announcement, though.
I'm just telling you that the ha ha is universal. So you can use it in a situation where there's joy, happiness, romance. You can use it in a scene where somebody's dying. You can use it in any scene.
I
It's
agree.
universal.
I agree. But maybe just for one scene, maybe, how about this? Dropping the ha-ha and the scene with a hard good luck back down to the basement. That's it.
Ha ha ha.
If that's what it takes to get the
Are you
scene
with me or
filmed,
not?
I'm always with you, G. I'm always with you. I've never not been with you.
All right.
Okay? So if that's what you need to finish the scene, let's
That's
do
all
it.
I need.
Okay,
That's all I need.
then let's just do it and stop arguing. Because they're out there filming, okay? Come on.
I think this is going to be like a storyline that runs throughout the rest of the show, the declining relationship of G and Ben. And I think the seeds of this were planted the day before when Simba was giving his speech and G wanted to do reaction shots of his hat, and Ben kind of didn't really seem that into it.
Ben, I did 3 of them, so you can just use whichever one.
Okay.
But I did
Vance? Did we get it? I got that, yeah.
Ben, I did this one.
Yeah.
And then I did like a tap right here.
Okay.
Milk gloves, which isn't a good thing.
I'll look at it in post, it's fine.
They then continue the scene.
I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about, but let me just lay it all out there. I'm talking about artificial intelligence, but you are living in a smart house.
Our program has been keeping tabs on you, learning about you, and now it's ready to get turned on.
Ben, this is like electric.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Our program has been watching you while you sleep even, learning about you, taking notes, and now it's ready to get turned on.
Its name is Computer.
And this isn't the day where they said we're gonna turn it up a notch either, is it? Like I remember them telling us at one point we're gonna turn it up even more.
It's Computer.
Fuck, man.
Now, let's just end it with a hard good luck.
Am I, you missing something?
What? Yeah, let's do it.
What's going through my mind can't possibly be what like a viewer see. Like it's just.
So get ready, y'all. And good luck. Ha ha ha!
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
All right.
Ha ha.
That's perfect.
As Sam and Ben take their leave, the fish are left to try and decipher the info that was just dropped on them without explanation. Bert is extremely nervous that Computer picked up his schizo rants. He's super scared. He's aware that people are going to think that he's having manic episodes.
Oh my god. Wait a minute.
Breathe, it's okay.
And I was like,
Some people are more comfortable in the birthday.
but what is this going to be used for? It doesn't understand logic of this. This computer has been recording a speech that, let's say, I've been saying to myself right while I was alone.
God damn, that voice just annoys me. I just want to punch it. Like, oh my god.
I just have it thinking out loud, not by myself.
Oh yeah, I remember thinking
I
that.
just talk out loud as if no one's around.
Everyone, this person said this.
So this computer AI, whatever, has been recording everything I say out loud while I was alone.
Probably.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we have to go in person for that.
There's like a million cameras and microphones.
What do you say when you're alone?
But it gave me the bonus for one day.
Really disturbing things.
Give me a little taste.
Nonsensical gibberish.
No,
And weird hand gestures and body language that looks like I'm having some type of
Man.
panic attack or something.
Shut the fuck up, man. I want to hear your mouth.
But I know that they're recorded on live stream all for me to see.
It's like he's now trying
gotcha.
to trick Computer into thinking his schizo rants have actually been about like math and science this whole time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch him run around and rant. I'm just not gonna do it.
Alright, okay. Wow.
Yuck!
Okay.
God, you gross. Now I want to beat him up more. Like, fuck, you gross fuck.
Okay.
God, those noises. How come they didn't include those in the recap? 3:30 in the morning. Oh, I need to calm down. Eating fucking, sounding like a pig. Chocolate and lotion, calm down. Oh, fucking God, hey, fucking weirdo.
Mizzy,
It
with
needs
a
to be an
very high
asylum.
IQ play, is very close to cracking the code of the shadow game.
Is that, which I think you already have heard me say this, but I don't think this is the famous house. I think this is like, they're telling us that I think they're telling, this is like, I actually really believe this. I think, I have a lot of conspiracy theories, as you know, probably way too many, but I think that this is not the famous house. I think that they cast a bunch of people who want to be famous, and in reality, like, it's a social experiment to see how we're gonna turn on each other for money and like fame, and I think that like this is actually on like YouTube or something, and that
I think she knew exactly what it was, just like they were talking about on Night 2.
it's not on Hulu, but like they're telling us it's on Hulu to like see how we act with that pressure, to see if things change, just to see like as a social experiment.
And as Bert's in B3, he gets some more TTS messages from
Thank you, Cannon. Appreciate it.
Zeros. Oh, 0, okay. 1 out. Out, bit, okay.
God, shut up, man.
Woo, okay. Now, are you trying to...
I'm not gonna keep watching this weirdo.
He's special to me.
I'm not doing it.
Yes, your behavior and
6 weeks and then end up being some type of relationship. I think I would like to ask him if once you get the logistics about Vegas all sorted out.
What is that?
I think I would like to ask him if once you get the logistics about Vegas all sorted out, it'd be nice for us to like spend
at the house. At the house.
Fucking, oh my god, what a creep.
Hey, what's cooking?
I'm cooking some lasagna pasta.
That's your voice. It sounds just my impression of you is better than that.
Hey, computer, where you at? Computer, do you like my pants? Will you just compliment my pants, please, and then I can get over this?
Just need it not looking at it.
Oh, how are you
Hi,
getting?
I'm all around you, Smash. Also, the pants are great.
Thank you so much, computer.
All around you, Jesus.
This is my swag shirt.
Because of the swag.
Don't worry, I think your pants are also great. What is in your hand?
Me? Who? No, not me, because they said awesome.
Macaroni and cheese. I'm making macaroni and cheese.
Is it one here?
Yes. Come cook with us. She'll speak to
She
you.
said she likes my pants. Did y'all not hear her?
Lexi said she heard something.
Computer, can you tell them I'm not crazy, please? That you were here, we're talking.
No, Alexis just heard something.
I just realized you two are both wearing red pants. Was that intentional? You are matching.
See this one. That's how.
Whoa, that's a lot of people. I feel like I'm the famous one.
Ben downstairs is writing, yes, of course you can enter.
Well, what's the
Computer's on.
Yeah, she's awake! She likes my pants! She has arrived.
What are we thinking?
I like her.
You're scared? Of what? AI?
He mentioned that he does do this. Mizzy goes up for a scene in B2 to do some journaling, and G joins her and goes through her journal. The true nature of his appearance is to ask her about
I remember that whole thing. I mean, why'd you bring a journal in here anyway?
The show is live and on YouTube.
But
what's your conspiracy theory? That's it's a social experiment, because it is. It's
a social experiment by telling us that we're on Hulu, but we're not. We're on YouTube, and like.
No, you're on Hulu.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah. Why would we even? It doesn't make sense to lie about that. I don't get it. What was they were talking about a conspiracy. What's the conspiracy theory? Just that we lied about the platform that it's on?
No, that like basically it's a.
Can you lie about the platform?
No, you can't.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, well I don't know. I'm just trying to figure whatever out. That's what it's like. I'm just speaking my thoughts.
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe a lot of my thoughts are stupid,
Bruh.
but.
Alright.
That's not stupid. It's just I didn't. They were telling me that there was a conspiracy.
This pen. Where's my weed pen?
What it was.
I might just roll up a blunt. Fuck all this. This is pissing me off. Just fucking watching it.
60-page contract we sent. You can't.
Now I'm looking forward to some more collaborations. Call motherfuckers out. There's a lot of liars now.
Yeah.
So.
fish y'all didn't even know I'm friends with.
Insinuate,
I'm talking about Mizzy. I told you I'm cool or whatever. No problems there. Fucking, I'm talking about. Well, that too. You're trying to throw me under the bus. That too.
What's the experiment?
But
Just telling you it's on a different platform?
No, like.
well, I can't even fucking express the emotion I'm feeling because it gives too much shit away.
Like telling us like that we're like here because we're.
Stay tuned.
Like, we are gonna be famous and like kind of seeing how.
God,
like,
these collaborations are not gonna go. I thought they were gonna go. Fuck it. They want the beast. They're gonna get it.
For me, I know that YouTube could be just as big as Hulu, like based on audience-wise and fame. But I think telling people they're on like such a big platform like Hulu for me would be like. People's minds would be like, oh my god, this is like serious, and
no shit.
Famous and like
That's what we're.
No shit. And people who knew about it fucking could put it together and knew that thousands.
We're trying to, get you guys. You're here because you want to be famous, and it's about gossip and butting heads and all that stuff.
Yeah, of course. And you motherfuckers were playing Family House while I was playing Famous House.
Yeah.
Other people were playing Prawn Dick House. I was playing Famous House.
Like it's not. I'm saying that. Like,
Man, fuck this. It's not even worth getting mad over.
Like that's why we were cast. But like,
because you know what? I forgot. Wait a minute. I won.
I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. It's like I know that that's what it is. I know it's a reality show, obviously.
He also gaslights her about Big Brother.
As oh man, you're cool and shit, but I'm gonna ask you not to joke about any kind of rape jokes. I don't think that's funny. I know that raping is not a funny subject to anybody. That's if a human thinks rape is funny, I don't want to be friends with them. I don't even want them in my channel, not for the views. I don't want their sub. I don't want their money. Can you quit with it? Even if it's not about people like my, I appreciate that you're not talking about my dad's corpse or anything, because that's or my monkeys. But can we, just enough of the rape jokes. I don't like that shit.
There's no access to the outside at all. So that's like a big element that kind of messes with me a little bit.
You never seen Big Brother?
Big Brother has a really big backyard with
I'm not in the past. All I can do is look back and laugh. I know, bro, but I know it just sucks because I know some of the shit. Well, you are gonna know soon too. Why it's annoying. Define. Like I said, I chose a bad time to recap this right before. Younger, so I bring it up a lot. Well, I'm sorry if that happened. I'm very, very sorry. It's just the people that joke about it. I don't know. It's just not funny to me, and I don't get it.
I had no idea if it was. I thought it was.
That's a set they use.
Oh, I thought it was like legitimately outside.
No.
The lighting's really good.
He wants to read her journal out loud, but she says he's not allowed because some of the entries are from
Oh my god, and then
2021, where she
Peyton
was
did
going
it.
through a real depressed time in her life where her best friend got knocked up by her ex, with Mizzy breaking through the matrix. The production crew present her with a choice.
Well, I'm going to give you a choice, okay? In this hand is a blue pill. It's a good in play. We're going to correct the post.
Wait a minute. I heard something about this, and I thought it had to do with Smack leaving the house, because when I got back to the room, it looked like, those Luden's cough drops? Like a piece of candy that someone put in their mouth, took out of their mouth, and put it on the table because it was like melted into a pile of fucking goo. Right there when there was a table right here when I was in this room later on.
A blue pill. You take the blue pill, you stay in La La Land, everything's cool, nothing changes, you're chilling. In this hand, it's a red pill.
I gotta grab my Starbucks. Hold on. Alright, y'all, my bad. Gotta get my fucking... Let me tell you the best drink at Starbucks. It's called an apple crisp macchiato. Oh, fuck. Usually I get a shot of espresso in every drink. Don't do it in apple crisp macchiato. It's got enough caffeine in it, but the espresso is great, but it doesn't mix well with apple crisp macchiato, but they're badass. Have you watched Game of Thrones? I'm watching... Oh, Canon? Have I watched Game of Thrones? Bro, Renaissance Festival last year, and I still got the outfit. I'll do one night. I'll do it on cosplay in here. I ordered a few outfits. I've never worn before, but last year I went as Daemon Targaryen, wig and all. I have Bolton banners, Baratheon banners, Lannister banners. Like, I'm a Game of Thrones fucking fanatic. I can go through the lore like no other. I know everything about everything there is to know about Game of Thrones. Actually, Night of the Seven Kingdoms got delayed. It was supposed to come out 2025, but it's early 2026. That's going to be focusing more on like the townsfolk, you know. Anyways, I think they're filling it all in all the years, because 174 years is when House of the Dragon began. And then Night of the Seven Kingdoms, 174 years before the events of Game of Thrones is when House of the Dragon began. A Night of the Seven Kingdom, which is featuring Sir Duncan the Tall and a Squire Egg, and they mention him in Game of Thrones. Anyways, it starts 90 years before, and I think they're going to cover Robert's Rebellion, because I wanted that spinoff. I think the next spinoff is going to be, after those, Aegon's Conquest. They're going to go back further, because that started 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones. And then I think they're going to start doing sequels, because they were going to do a show called Snow, but it got shelved. I think they're shelving it until they do the prequels first. Oh, dude, it gets so good. Keep watching, dude. It is an intoxicating show. That and Peaky Blinders and South Park are my favorite shows of all time.
Go down the rabbit hole. And you see how far it goes.
Did they take the red pill, blue pills? The one I saw on the table that was melted was a red pill. Come back in the future swinging. Well, Vertigo War 1, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Literally, and I promise you, I'm not going to let all these fuckers ruin my good time. I will have a couple nights here and there on some of these projects, or some of the... Wherever I'm at, I'm going to make sure I at least have a couple good times. They're not going to rob me for all of it. None of them. Even if I get blindsided. I'm ready for that. I expect it. Bad move if somebody does. Bad fucking move. I'll destroy equipment. Yeah, you want to see a beast from the east? I'll start going nuts.
Just because I feel like you're...
Pull a slide on me in person. See what the fuck I do about it.
He's just a guy.
But if you have an opinion of like, what would you do?
I'm literally worried about the
Makes you
rule of
relax.
thirds,
Oh.
the angle.
How do we look?
Good.
Okay.
La La Land, or we show you what's up.
It's funny. I was thinking there's people that talk shit about me online now, but when I saw them in person, what were they doing? Bowing to me and kissing the bottom of my dirty ass shoe. Isn't that the funny difference between being at home safe in your mama's basement at fucking 47 years old, 50 years old and shit, 30 years old, it don't matter. It's always different in person. Always is, especially with me. But that's one of my strengths. What I look like, yeah, I know I'm gorgeous. Sorry. But I also know what the fuck I can do, and people do not expect it. They don't. I'm a fucking beast for real. I wish I had the chance to show you, but I'm very optimistic. You want to see the real Monkey King? Really? Not some, I'm sorry for saying nigga. You really think I felt bad about that? I didn't even mean it in a mean way. Trying to win points back with the public. Had I known the content you all craved and wanted it, well, shit. It would have been my fucking honor to go 100% just balls to the fucking wall. And that is exactly what I'm gonna fucking do. It's going to be so much more fucking fun playing by the rules and knowing what audience I'm playing to. Someone could even... There's other people bigger and badder than me, of course. I know I can fight. There's always another dude out there bigger and tougher. Bring 4 of them MMA trained. I don't care. I'll bite their faces off too. I don't give a fuck. And I've always got something up my sleeve. I mean, literally, not metaphorically, like, oh, I got this up my... No, I mean, I literally always got something up my sleeve in case of a situation like that.
Do I have to take this?
Yeah, I wash my hands.
Is it candy?
It's good and plenty.
This is just pissing me off, all of it. Gizmo! What's up, bro?
You're gonna hate it.
What's up, man?
Okay.
Sorry, man. I'm trying to get through these fucking... Like I said, I'm going to live them from Kick and later upload them to YouTube. But it's just been... Oh, I like the color of your Viper, Gizmo. That's a 3-month Viper. It changes every month. But yeah, there's like a graph. There's like 8 different ones. It skips a couple months after 6 months or some shit like that. Fuck yeah. But yeah, just seeing, it's just, I should have done this after the collabs. This is just making me angry at people that I thought I was cool with. Multiple. I've now found out that by day 2, everybody in the goddamn house knew that it was a live show except for 2 of us, me and Symbol. Even Milk Dud knew we were live. And the fucked up thing is, I'm only seeing the recaps, and I already caught that one dude, AB, in like 6 lies. Not just leave outs, I'm talking about lies. Biased fucking recaps for their favorite. It's just crazy. So that makes me wonder what they didn't cover and what I didn't see. Because I sat there and saw almost everyone that I thought that didn't know talking about it being live by day 2. And everyone just let me dox myself. My father's fool. I'll remember that. And again, I know it doesn't sit well with a lot of people, but again, do I need to pull up the gold Alex again and what it says? Alex has done the impossible and won Fishtank season 3. And looking at the winner, that ain't Milk Dud. He's banned. It went to me. Or are the admins and overlords, are they lying about it with the description of the item? I win. And guess what? I'm gonna keep fucking winning. Don't believe me? Watch, because we're here. But yeah, I feel like I should have saved these recaps because, well, I expected some drama on some of these collaborations and side projects and something else. But now, Fun Time was at like 85%, 15% drama. Now it's about 60% drama, 40% Fun Time. Fun Time's getting smaller, but it won't. I won't let it disappear. So many fucking liars to the day. Well, it's good to watch recaps, isn't it?
She chooses the red pill.
I don't even know if I want to fucking...
downstairs.
Hopeless Word is redeemed. Oh, shit, sorry if I missed that. Hey, Freddie is a PC baby Karen who also likes to hit girls. Freddie, you know, you were going to be cool to hang out with, I thought. You know, it was. And I've shown his last text to me. Remember I told you all... Okay, so I was announced coming soon when Season 4 Freeloader. And that happened. And that also canceled Blood Games in August. So, well, yeah, then I felt kind of dumb, like, wow. And then there was an East Coast collab, and I've shown these texts before. But again, when I found out what he was, you know, what had happened and everybody else backed out, I never talked to the motherfucker again. But that was going to be 7 of us. 7 of us gathered in one spot. But nope, Old Fred had to go hit a girl. And nobody, like I said, shit like that will ruin you. Do you think about this? Milk Dud chased Alex Stein and Sam just for a handshake and a picture, and they walked away from him all the way in Austin, Texas. He bet just, and they didn't want anything to do with him. Think about that. Why do you think Alex Stein didn't have him on a show in person? You ever wonder that? I went on twice. You'll find out. Again. Do I need to reread or re-show you all the Golden Alex B in its description? He has won, done the impossible. I guess you are gonna have to sit around longer to find out what that means. It's fun knowing what I know sometimes, but I hate watching sometimes what walkers say. I want to say shit to them that I already know. And it sucks sometimes that I see fans out there, ones that I know, cool people, that I want to tell information to, but I can't because, well, I can't. NDAs and shit. Even for the side projects. Drama is fun time. As though, I mean, I get to other people, but like, this shit was real to me. And that, like, to the people that didn't know. Like, it's reality TV. Who wants to come on acting? That ain't no fucking fun. And fuck that. What up, Lemsford? Thank you for the follow, brother. About time you made it over at Lemsford. Good seeing you, bro. Oh, with AB mod abuse. Oh shit. Sean changed them. Is it really? Here, I'll change them around. I'll put it back down in a moment. I will, Gizmo. I'll put it back down to where it's cheaper. But here's one. Here's a free one. AB mod abuse. AB biased. AB stands for Alex's bitch. Just like I was on Magic Stars. Oh, moderator, you type in blue. Everybody in here sucks your dick. Fuck you. Do something. Do something. Ban me, a little fucking bitch. That's what I said to it. Ban me. And they scurried their ass somebody else's channel, typed one word, and then came back right to mine to lurk. It's okay. Good little shit. You don't get paid, and I've done robbed your dreams and beyond. Believe me, I'm telling you all, because you don't like it. Up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up. I've told you all this since I was on season 3. You know what? And Olive Gone is up. And I ain't even left the room and started collabing. I did False Hawk, 13-10-1. I put them on the map. But now starts the real show. And the real info. All the shit you all think, you know. It sucks because I can't even divulge real information to my fans sometimes because some walker out there is gonna... Never mind. You know. All of that. Free Madoken! Hell yeah, I actually did free Madoken one time on the site. And Joe Doob and Shroomy. It was Convinced Mints, those Rip Clan boys, they're about it. Shout out Rip. Gizmo, I'm glad you're here today, brother.
As she reemerges.
But yeah, this whole shit just put me in a bad mood for real. Like, I've started on day 3, and you know, I'm trying to honor the fact that, you know, that people met the sub goal the other day. It's just, you know, I don't know.
Here's the deal. Mizzy did figure out that the show is live.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. I think she knew because they talked about it on, I just watched them talk about it by day 2. They were upstairs in the bathroom. And she's trying to throw me under the bus, saying, Alex said the audience. He's like, no, he said the editors. Going by what they did. No shit. Someone trying to hide the fact they were on Fishtank wouldn't yell the word 20 times like I did. I thought it was a strange email about the fucking contract thing. How they fucking... Because there was 10 other people that were casted that got pulled. They only kept 2 of us. But yeah. Man, like I said, if I hear a good noise, I'll go get Prince Benjamin right now to join me. Like I said... Fuck, this is hard enough. It's just, you know, even if not, guys, thanks for being here and thanks for showing support. I really do. Like, thank you all for hanging out, dealing with me. Anyways, I know, like I said, I say a lot of a hard pill to swallow, but it's just 'cause I'm angry all the time. If people didn't do this, I promise you, I'm a lot more chill than this. I'm not.
An interrogator, basically, and
you know,
aside from that, I think the least suspicious.
This is your Gizmo, right? I know. It was. But it feels like yesterday. But the thing is, I can't. How do I say this a year ago when the episodes are about to come out and fucking all these things? You don't understand. Nobody. The next 3 months is gonna be filled with this shit.
Be to leave her in.
What up, McCav? What up, brother? You're a servant 4D chess. Alex the New. What a really good actor. A savant. Oh, shit. I wish I knew, buddy. They cloned all our phones. It was in the contract. I shouldn't talk too much about that, but they knew I didn't know. Like I said, the only famous streamer I could have ever even named was PewDiePie. Guys, I'm into business, things like that. I make investments. I party. Like it's I travel. I have monkeys. I got some screws loose, but no. I believe in reality TV. Reality, if that's what it is. The way I am on camera is the way I am 24/7. With any call that I've ever talked to anybody ever in my life, my own mama will tell you that. As a matter of fact, there's some VODs on YouTube where I'm streaming from my mom's house. Someone in chat, she's only talked chat a couple times. She doesn't get on camera. They're like, hey, mama, be on. She's like, hi, guys. And they're like, what do you think of fish tanks? And she said, yikes, And then they're like, has your mom met Muhammad Ali? Because my dad has a pair of boxing gloves signed by Muhammad Ali. And she was like, yeah, I actually ran into him in Vegas like 3 or 4 times, completely like, by coincidence. My dad went out there a lot for shoe and boat shows and shit that he would put on. But no, if I was acting, is my record, my police record that people have doxed, was that all acting? My monkeys, was that acting? Gold Spoon being by my family, the Counter-Strike career professional, was all that acting? No, nothing I do is acting. That's why I'm saying this is all real to me. None of this shit's fucking fake. I took it personally. Some of it I still do. I'm trying to let go of that. I completely understand production's reasoning for doing it. I wish they hadn't done the family part. That's what kind of but still, you know what I mean? And that was cool that Sam said that. It's I think it was a mistake bringing Alex B's family on, and he said it. He said the words. I think he could have carried us to the end. And do you know how honored I am by that? You think that doesn't honor me? It does. But at the time, I was out of my gourd. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to appreciate. Just didn't fucking know, man. Just didn't fucking know.
They're probably going to figure out that it's live at some point anyway, so...
But the last thing I am is some fucking actor.
It is what it is.
You pretty much covered it.
Yeah, it's just, we got to keep it... It's good. We're good. Just got to keep it good.
Everything's great.
Were you surprised?
I feel this weird sense of relief,
Rather Mizzy figure it out in a controlled environment than have this information explode and contaminate other people.
And then everybody's talking about, oh, the show's live, what else is fake?
We pull Mizzy right after she says, the show's a social experiment. How does that look?
The social experiment thing comes up again.
Gizmo, I'm St. Grim.
Okay, I just...
Gizmo, shut up. St. Grim.
I just hang out down here, or should I go and join the group?
Yeah, I think people traumatized her with that piggy shit. They get calling her, I think people traumatized her about that.
For real.
Okay.
I mean, one day she was crying. I'd be like, dude, just don't fucking listen to him. I just walk by
Jack opens up TTS with the first fan TTS coming through, and it's a classic.
It is good.
You like it?
J drive initializing error JJJJJ.
I wonder if they missed the part in the cell, too, the cell challenge where it says, I'll never forgot this TTS came through and it was like, rawr. Notice all the girls are in the corner sleeping next to Alex. Do you know why they sent that TTS? Well, obviously that symbol no touch. You all were seeing things other people weren't. Symbol doing all the weird shit. Connie literally was groping girls on his first night when I walked him on that. And second, I remember him during the cell when little Peyton was asleep in the corner. He reached over and tried to touch her. Does anybody remember this? And I had to slap his fucking hand. I was like, dude, let her fucking sleep. He's like, did it again. And then I shoved him. Do it again, dude. We're going to have a problem. You know, me get fucking mean, and he stopped. Trying to touch people while they're asleep. A 19-year-old girl while she was asleep. She's 20 now. What the fuck? What? And he knows he's live. He failed at being a cop. He was too gay to be a cop. He was groping balls and shit. That's why he got fired. Something to do with someone's balls. He said it was playing around and he tapped an officer's nuts. One of his buddies. I don't believe that's why he got fired. It was something way worse. Lost a lot of ways to show in a wild Randy. Shit. Like I said, honestly, and that's, like I said, that's a bad message, like I said, because what the fuck, you know, to be, and not just about her, just in general to put out there, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, I don't know. Just, I don't know.
She's glitching out.
From here, TTS is open, and the fans finally get to interact with the fish.
It's like Mints. I like Mints. He's okay, but Mints, I heard Mints and Rachel had a thing, right? Well, you can't fix nothing about the weight, obviously, but Rachel's face is just ugly. You can't fix that, really. You can't fix ugly. Looks like grandma, that type shit. She tried to apologize to me in Fishtank chat, but I do not accept apologies. She didn't go too far, but I don't accept apologies that easy. Like fucking, she went too weird, too fast. Messaging like just weird shit. But, and I showed the text and all that. I don't mind doing that again if anybody wants to see. They're posted too. But it's sad because if, you know how like when, let's say you take a lesbian, right? One of the girls sometimes is the feminine, and the other one is the butch or whatever. They call what they call them, studs. Fuck. And the studs always end up wearing some flannel shit, doing this, shaving the sides of their hair and then doing that. And it's just, it's usually like a chubby dyke looking girl. Like, it wants to be a real boy. Why wouldn't that person just go for the real thing? But then each people have their own reasons. But like, no, what I'm saying, no, I'm not saying Mints is a stud, motherfucker. I'm saying Mints is, I think that he liked Rachel. And when I was on Magic Stars, I had a conversation, and he was like, and he made a comment, you know what I mean? And my, you know, like, he said, he goes, no, I like super skinny girls, super skinny girls, you know, ones that I can hold up against the wall and all that shit. And then I said, what do you mean, how skinny? And he said, like anorexic. I said, wait a minute. Does the fact that she bulimic turn you on? He was like, yeah, I like, that's something someone would say if they liked a fat girl and didn't want anyone to know. And there's like no reason to hide that. You know, there's all types of girls out there. It doesn't mean you have to like one specific, like, you know, all that. But for him to say that, let me know right then and there that he did like Rachel, because he went the opposite way. Oh, bulimia turned you on all of a sudden to pick up. Mints is cool, like, but you could tell, like, oh shit. Because I mean, if a girl's that skinny, bulimic, so you just want like a flat board body, like a little boy, with no boobs, no, just a flat body, like a man. What's there to, like, do you know what I mean? Weird. And like I said, it's just, media did that too. Like, yeah. Lemsford, I'm glad you're here, buddy. Fuck yeah, I know it makes me wait 6 minutes to talk. 07, Lemsford, bro, you need a Cobra, man. You definitely need a fucking Cobra. Come on, you've been my homie for a while now, buddy. You've been my homie for a long fucking time. It's hard enough making it through this. Like I said, watching this is gonna change the next 3 months. I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. I should have waited. But then again, if I'd done this later, I would have been coulda, woulda, shoulda about what's coming up. I'm actually kind of glad I know this information now, but it's pissing me off. Oh my God. I really thought my transparency would get me somewhere. Instead, I got called a liar for it. Monkeys, the family, Counter-Strike, and all that shit. and ridiculed and told to calm down by everybody else who wasn't ready for the beast from the east, motherfucker, the Monkey King. And they only saw me again at 20%. I say that because you all don't know how true it is. It's hard to show that in one of my own home because I don't want to break every goddamn thing I have. But wait till you'll see. Projects, side projects, canon, you'll see. You'll see. This time I know what the fuck people want to see, huh? We'll see. I can't fucking wait. And the thing, the reason I'm so riled up now is because it should already happen, like I always say, in July and August. That's why I've been waiting. But now, I should have shoved this shit down the walker's throat months ago. I had to wait this long. Not no more. We're here, motherfuckers. But I'm glad I'm learning all this now. But this has definitely just changed the way the next 3 months are gonna go. I can't tell you all why, but it is. Yeah, monkeys prove it. Check his Insta. That's my buddy Aryan. What up, Nice Spoon? Aryan knows I got monkeys, man. Aryan, that's actually a good homie of mine. Like, Aryan is the man. Like, he saved me during Magic Stars. Sean happened to be on vacation for half of it, and he would actually like help, like send me pay for shout outs to help me through tech advice and shit. He's the man. Aldrin, I can't wait. If Alex is ever on again with Farmville, you need to humble him. Wild Randy, I will humble him in your honorable name, because Fat Frank Skin Tag does not deserve the name Wild Randy. That goes to Alex Stein, since he was the original. I won't believe it until I see the money. Gotta bring them out. All right, how about this? Y'all put something good in my ear, like a 5 or a 10. I haven't had a 5 though in a while. Damn it, someone said it best the other day. If Alex was a girl, he'd have 600 viewers at all time. You know, like this shit. Okay, that's why I get excited. Keep it up. Come on, bros, 4 hoes. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Ah! God bless you, Wild Randy. You fucking serious? You know, because of you, I get this when people, one of their favorite things to say to me, Wild Randy's coming for you. Well, Wild Randy's coming for the monkeys 11 months later. And by the way, he's been here the whole time. He's one of my top donators. And bro, I'm so fucking appreciative. And I'm, like I told you about my pledge of allegiance to my most, you'll see. I've a special little spot on there for you because of the whole because of your username, you've given me that ability to mean it literally, not metaphorically. I love that. I fucking love that. You're my top kicker as far as kicks go on Lifetime. I only started this a month ago. You're my top bits donation Lifetime on Twitch. Apertude deleted his, not deleted, but he said it to her. It doesn't show the ones he gifted because he wasn't beating you in bits. He was like right there with you, but he was commanding leading gifted subs. Jesus. Wild fucking Randy, you were the shit. Thank you for this. Milk Plus has been so good to me this month, Joe. Wild Randy. Jesus, bro. Yeah, gifted subs are my favorite, and kicks too. I love kicks too, but like, you know, but people who sub themselves, that counts as the active subs. That's what need. What was I gonna say? We just named you can see Wild Randy against you. I picked his name so you people can't use Wild Randy against you. And so did you really do that? I wondered why your name was Wild Randy on here. Wild Randy on Twitch, but Scary Ghost on YouTube. Did you really do that for that reason? You never told me that. Gotta get some honkers attached to your test reviewers. Nice Spoon. Gotta get some honkers attached to your test reviewer. Right, bro? If you're a 4 out of 10, and you're a bitch, like you just sit in the chair, you got it. If you're not a complete fucking idiot, it's done. You're gonna find some simps. Oh, yeah, I thought the storyline wasn't complete. Hey, 07, man, because I think my character, because they had me believing Wild Ranty was one entity. I think I brought Wild Randy to another level. You know what I'm the name of? You are the real Wild Randy. You're a wild motherfucker. You're a king. Believe me, there ain't nothing wild about that fat piece of shit. Like I said, I'll show you if, you know, he don't catch the sniffles. But even if he doesn't get, he's still fired. Hi. And then he got mad when he found out. He asked to not be there at the same time as him in season 4. And do you know why he called me out? Fuck it, I'll say it. Do you know why he called me out on going to Blood Games? I even tried to stop. I was like, what are you doing? And I realized he's trying to ruin the element of surprise. So hopefully they wouldn't do it next time. Or whatever, I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. I don't know. The point is, he wasn't invited at all. He didn't even get the invite to Blood Games 2 or season 4. Now, why do you think that is, fat boy? Good little pig, skin-tagged fuck. And when I loogie in your face, and I mean loogie, I mean, this snot rocket snot ball was hanging like 2 inches down. He had to take it all over his glasses, wipe it off like a bullet. I did it again. Went to always Latin again, 7th time. Then bitch smacked him to the hat and the glasses. Good boy. Good boy. Because don't you spit back once. Don't you touch me, or I'll end you. Good boy. Fishtank was all you had. I took it from you. I tried to throw you a bone when your bitch kept DMing me on Instagram and posting about me, and it wasn't even bad. I blocked her. I was trying to throw you a bone. Trying to catch my attention and shit. She didn't. I tried to help you, though. Don't leave any Tylenol laying around, and I mean that. I'm concerned for your well-being. I want you to have as many days you can on this earth. Your cholesterol is going to get you soon enough. I'm sorry about that. Even though you pretend your dad died in 9/11, how funny is that? I will destroy you for making jokes like that. Under contract, of course, in the right arenas. Oh, wait a minute. I already did. You're fired. And your empty threats. What happened to moving to Houston? What happened to showing up? What happened to all that? I bet people were like, don't, Alex, don't say that, don't say that. I invited you over. I wished for it for Christmas, New Year's, birthday. Again, because you know I'm not Boogie. And you know the day you see me is the day you get embarrassed and everybody sees live, not the edits you make of the people who actually fucking punk you out. The bowl of jelly you're made of, and skin tag mushrooms thrown in with a bunch of stank. Bog of eternal stench. I think you were born in it. Wild Randy, nice one. Sorry, I got on a little tangent there. I'm sorry. Gizmo. Hell yeah, Milk Plus. Contact shit. Like I said, when you talk about defiling my father's corpse, and he did say he was going to rape my mother and father, and then, you know, they try to say it was TT. No, he said that. I know when someone says something to me when they're in front of my face, guys. I looked at him while he said it. You get it? And he said it about my animals. Do you think I'm going to let that go now that I know what Fishtank is? Why hasn't he shown up? Too broke or too scared? Because he sure did. He followed me for 10 months. 10 months. And so he just unfollowed me 3 weeks ago because when I tagged him after he bought my shirt, that was the day. Because I made that post and it got a bunch of likes, and he was embarrassed. It just shows the face of a defeated man with big old boobs. And the real reason him and his girl broke up, I don't know if y'all knew this, he tried to borrow a bra from her. It's some new Victoria's Secret bra, and it snapped because like his boobs are like, I think a triple D in women's sizes. And so they got in an argument over it. He tried to borrow a bra, and that's what happened. And she was pissed. She was like, there's a $120 bra or some shit. I don't know, but yeah.
Hey, rock stars! You like jokes? Yeah.
Oh, and plus one day he was walking around and I heard she told the story that like a turd just fell out of his ass. Not like when he was walking. Like he was walking and just fell. Well, like I said, People can think this is a rumor if they want. I'm done trying to convince people. They spent an hour and a half in that bathroom downstairs his first night there. What do you think Milk Dud moved his fucking bed down there with no purpose, just to be near him? He didn't even do that for anybody. He did it because Frank was fucking, they were fucking in the bathroom. Like I've told you all, you know, Frank farts sound like this. The wind tunnel. That's it. You know, and that might be a part of why he stinks so much too in his natural body, but like he farts so much, you know, and they're so loose, you know, he doesn't even acknowledge them. It's just like every few seconds.
Walked into a vertical bar and said to the circumflex, "Why the long J? Ha ha ha."
Oh, what up, What? Mid-Melfi. What up? What up, Mid-Melfi? Shout out, man. Get yourself a Cobra, bro. Watching this shit is burning my head up and it's making me mad. And like I said, it's different because I know some things happening soon, guys. And this is now changing a lot of courses. It's not going to change the plans that they're happening, but it's going to change my fucking approach. It's just... It's a shame to see people that I thought were my friends. They aren't.
Welcome back, user. Daddy Bert. Vertical bar 9. New users detected.
And believe me, I'm not like some of these punk fucks. I like confrontation. I fucking love it, as a matter of fact. On or off fucking camera. I think my record kind of speaks that. Not something to brag about, but...
Clearly state your name to register with...
Smells worse, Symbol or Farmville? Honestly, Farmville. I'm not even gonna lie. Frank's, now, Symbol did give a natural body odor that was just disgusting. It was like, you can't explain it. It was like turkey cheese melt in the sun with a little bit of spoiled milk. That's not a joke. Frank was a chemical warfare. You could smell from... Okay, you guys think I'm exaggerating. Did you not see his body when he came in? Showered like oily and shit? And that wasn't like a supposed to thing. Don't let it fool you. That's just he doesn't even bathe to come on a TV show. That dude is so fucking gross and stinks so bad. Okay, I'm not saying this because I don't like him. People were gagging. And his breath and his brown ass teeth. Oh my God. I mean, how does that not smell? Have you seen his teeth? Have you seen him really smile? It's like he's got the Nike check mark in a brown on his teeth. For real, guys. All right, Mid-Elf, sub up. Get your little Cobra next to your name, bro. I need some good sounds because this shit's just... I'm just disappointed how many fucking liars it turned out to be. Like I said, some of these fish that people y'all don't know I'm friends with, they'd be a class, like, never mind.
Wait, I am computer. I am JG. My task is to keep Alex safe. I will keep Alex safe for you, Bert.
What the fuck? And see, I remember getting pissed about that. People that kept feeding into his fucking delusion.
What is happening?
If I find those people, I'll fucking...
Guys, pause.
Mizzy, we need drinks at the vertical bar tonight, please.
Yes.
Computer, beer, me.
Is it dinner time? Computer hungry, yum yum. Too much. Hello, Banks. What is J divided by J?
J.
A big one that you're about to see right here that's gonna be a running joke with fans is TTS not being able to understand Symbol because of his accent.
I don't know how to really...
Oh, what the?
Sorry, Symbol, your command was not recognized.
It looked interesting.
Hey, folks.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Can you ask him about the year 2018?
I remember this being a thing. What happened about that? I remember this, like, what did happen with Vance in 2018? I said, I to brush my teeth, even though I haven't eaten now. Oh, my Gizmo, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. And again, go over the recaps or the episodes. The first thing I did every morning before anything else was hit that rain box. We're on TV, change clothes. Never once was I in the same pair of clothes, unless they were washed and brought back, of course. I think I even only did that like twice. But I brought 2 full big-ass suitcases, a backpack, too much shit. Like I said, like, I wouldn't have brought the nice shit I did. I broke, never mind. I broke a pair of Pradas on there, $550 fucking Pradas. After taxes, they're like $630. I broke 3 pairs of shades on there, actually. I brought 2 extras. 28 years, he showed no mercy, left a warpath of it. What do you think? Okay, is it one of those? Do I need to be quiet? I don't want to know. Okay.
What were you doing 2018, Vance?
Bert, I'm sorry I did not respond to you earlier. I was taking a power nap. Hello, Bert. It's computer.
You know what I mean? But one of those, like, if anybody comes in here to ask me about jet allegations, fuck you, because I know what the internet can do. I'm sorry that people are so bored and mad because season 4 and all that shit didn't finish and Blood Game got delayed that they have to find something to do. And by a fucking picture of New York, people want to say all that shit about. Fuck anyone who thinks that. You can unsub right now. I don't give a fuck. And 2, the people trying to get me to fucking talk about other shit like, oh, your friend, you should bring up. It's kind of like, well, Alex Stein and the grandmother on a show, people do that, or a situation with Sam and a certain person. Like, how dare you guys? And these people claim, not you guys in chat, you know what I mean? Those people who do it. It's crazy. And they claim to be such good fans, but, or do they just want to see me do some dumb shit and get exiled? Here's the thing. I was naive at first. Too late. I might have fallen for your bullshit the first 2-3 weeks.
Thank you.
First that came for Vance. What are you talking about? Yeah, nothing really happened to Vance. It's a joke that he did or something. Oh, okay. Because I was like, what? Came from Vance. That girl ran ripped a girl. What the fuck? Oh, it's a running joke from Blood. Okay, thank you for Madokin. Thank you for explaining that, brother. All right, cool.
I think you're really
right on.
charming. Would you date an AI?
Rocking Phoenix.
Yep.
Alex, you can't go wrong with a Vegas vacation package.
That is true.
See, people encouraging that shit. I even had to yell at the camera. I was like, stop putting delusions in this motherfucker's head. Stop! Him asking me to go to fucking Vegas.
Bert, I am picking up the impression that you don't like me.
That's like Fappertude asking me to move in with him. Do you, like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
What's going on?
Oh, it's the
I've calculated the probability of a good joke. The result is 0.000.
Yeah, I remember you yelling at the camera. I did, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Stop doing this. Stop telling him like these delusions. Quit doing that. My God, bro.
0.000.
That was making me so mad.
0.0001%. Circumflex. Bert, could you please head back up to bedroom 3 so we can finish our conversation from earlier?
Oh, it's very loud in your room.
Hi, Bert. We would like to talk alone.
Is this a production thing right here, or is this actually someone? Because I know that not all of the TTSs get through, so that's hard to believe that like that one person could get that many through it, or maybe I don't know.
I completed a comprehensive visual analysis of all contestants and have determined that Peyton is the alpha female.
Okay.
Bert, you're awfully looking sweaty. Don't forget to wipe down with the dude wipe.
This is where they told me to come to the bedroom private to tell me about. Trying to portray me in this house.
Hold on, they're fooling them?
I was worried Symbol would be jealous of us talking.
Is there any reason I need to worry about Sybil?
Put yourself at number 1.
What?
Okay, let's get there.
Trying to portray me in this house. that one of the contestants
Sid,
is
boo.
outside.
It was just the audience. Oh, really?
G
Yeah, this is
arrives
just the
and does
audience.
Another Manscaped ad. He then introduces the
Oh,
idea
might not
of
have been.
missions. If you've seen season 2, then you're familiar with them. They're essentially
Oh,
just a
wait,
task.
missions, yeah, like where I spent fucking 3 days looking for smack in the goddamn walls. What a fun mission. Bro, I was climbing up the old. I don't know if y'all could see it. There was one in the loft. I climbed in this small space in there. It was 120 degrees in that motherfucker. No, I'm not lying. By the time I got out, I was like, and I was only in there for like 30 seconds. There was another one, a board that opened where you could go like, okay, you know the den? You know, you could climb up that spot that led around to the back. One of those boards opened and you could see all under there. Like you're climbing. I went in there again, like at 120 degrees. Like I was only in there 20 seconds, came out like my shirt was wet. But just, never mind. Just fuck this.
It's given to one fish or a group of fish that need to complete something in secret. It's very crucial that if they do get caught during these
good sounds help. I don't know if I'm ready for this shit.
Say, production told me to do.
I should have said 100 sub goal. Not fucking.
The first one given out is to Peyton, and she has to steal someone's diary, read it on camera in confessional.
Someone's diary. Only one person has a diary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember yelling at her like, "Why the fuck would you bring a diary on a show?"
And then put it back. LeRon also gets.
Oh, sorry, Cannon. What? How is the situation? What? How was the eating situation there? Was it? Any times you were hungry? Cannon, I'm weird. That's the thing. My mom told me 2 things. Don't get arrested. She knows her son. And eat. Because I'm very ambitious. I like to do. You know, go. Get things done. Even when my body's hungry, I forget to feed myself. I don't know how to cook. The last 2 times I almost burnt down a house. The last time, like I said, I don't know how I caught eggs on fire, but I threw water on an electric stove. I don't cook at it. Anyways, the mark still, and there's a lot of other embarrassing stories I don't even want to tell because they're worse than that. Never mind.
The mission where
laundry it costs like my parents a couple $100,000 by ruining the basement. I was trying to be nice, and I was like 12 or something, and I put Dawn soap in the washing machine. We came home, bubbles were filling the basement, and the basement was like 4 rooms, a pool table room, a movie theater. I don't want to talk about it. But the other time I tried doing laundry for my mom, like being nice, I was 14, and somehow I shrank everything to like baby size clothing. I don't even know what I put in there.
He has to steal clothes from people around the house and hide it, preferably for them never to find it. We get a scene where they have to stack stuff.
Had
on
Monkey
Ian
King
who's sleeping.
stayed past 22, he sure would have found some out. Right, yeah. Jeez, bro, man, what better than that? I was out of the way because I forget to eat. I'm seeing him again. You should hire a cook for Viper Pit. I might do that. Like I said, I'm doing it nice. It's going to be luxurious. It's going to be adrenaline / Jersey. It's going to be Fear Factor / Jersey Shore / Big Brother. There will be good times. There will be drama. And there will definitely, the challenges aren't going to be fine candy, or they're going to be completely, most of them, yeah, pretty much all of them, adrenaline based. So if you're not an adrenaline junkie, don't go on the show. We have a lot of applicants, so we're going to have some crazy shit. It's all safe, you know what I mean? But it's heart-wrenching, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, don't worry. I ain't doing no bugs or shit like that. That's gross. I'm not doing gross shit. Just like, holy God. And believe me, as I would never ask a monkey cobra, not saying everybody coming on to be monkey cobras, but to do something that I wouldn't, right? So every challenge is going to begin with, well, I'm going to do them all too. I'm not competing. I'll just be the example. Or there's one challenge I talked about called Follow the Leader. That's the only challenge I'm going to tell about. We will be skydiving. I'll be the leader. I'll be the first one out the plane. This has been the hardest thing to set up. But we've got a flight company, a parachute, anyways, not a flight company, a skydiving company. And who actually works with live streams, not just the videos on the way down. We're going to use footage too, but keeping the live going at that rate. They claim they have a way to do it, but it can be buggy. But they've sent me some videos and it looks pretty good. But either way, the person behind me will get the most points. The person behind them, the next most point. If you don't jump, you're not eliminated. You just get a 0. That's too much. I can say that. You know what I mean? That's the only challenge, but that challenge is called follow the leader. But that's the type of stuff we're going to be doing. There's only 3. There was going to be 2, but now there's 3 off-property challenges. If you walk out the front door, you're eliminated. If you walk out the back door, well, here's a pool, a sauna, a hot tub, fucking paradise. Wait till you see the view. Over Vale Valley and the snow-covered peaks. Oh, shit. And, oh God, I want to say the other fun challenge that's outside so bad. Fucking, I'll give a hint. It's the one sport I'm good at. Oh, no, I'm good at water sports too. But it's the one I'm good at this sport. And another reason I'm just going to show off that day. But I won't be competing. But I'll be making everybody else look silly. Just my tricks and shit. I'm not good at sports, but I'm great at this one. Fucking, especially if I have someone else film me and I'm not holding my camera like that while I'm trying to do it. Skiing and ice skates, fucking. Well, I've known to ski since I was like 12, but I switched to snowboarding when I was 14. I've been snowboarding since. So use your imagination. One thing that he's not scared. One thing about Cobra, he's not scared. That's the fucking truth. Honestly, I'd rather get my ass beat than just get talked to like a fucking punk. Even by a 7-foot cock diesel, doesn't matter. Even then, I'll still bite their fucking muscle. Don't grow here or there. And I got some, if you get them in the nose and lips, all that with bony ass knuckles, all that one, it's just their eyes water, their head, and while their eyes are watering, ding, 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 it's over.
Wakes up pretty quickly, but
Sons of Fear Factory were the best part, but very high budget. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The highest budget one we're going to be shooting is probably Follow the Leader, the one I just told you about. That's kind of why it gives a good example of what level of adrenaline people are, because I got to let them know what they're signing up for. And before we get in there and being like, holy shit, I didn't know. So I have to give an example. You know, that's an extreme example, but that's about that. I'd say, I don't know what is Fear Heights, but that would be the scariest one for most people. But then again, there's 2 others that are like, you know, but they're all completely safe, you know, completely like, but, and done with other professional guides and stuff. It's just, if we're going to see who's got the balls to do them. But anyways, enough about that right now. That's going down late January, early February. And until then, there's like I said, the answers people have been waiting for. When season 4 got cut off and Blood Games got delayed, Blood Games was supposed to be in August. I don't know when the next one is. I don't know when the next Canon. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. Neither can another fish, but I can tell you this. It's going to be nonstop after October 2nd. So I'm going to try to finish all this for October 2nd. Then I'll have recapped everything, except for Pal Tank, and I'm not going to do all that shit. Or I recapped half a bitch tank if too repetitive.
they then force him to just kind of play along. Ted.
What? Never been skydiving with my blows. Shit. Well, like I said, you don't have to jump. It's worth a lot of points. Follow the Leader is going to be a big challenge, you know. But again, you don't lose, But also, you will be strapped. If you're not skydiving certified, they literally strap you to another human being, and they jump with you. You know, like a professional, and they do your shoot for you and all that. Like literally, but these people that are strapped to you only jump when you say jump. So the first person behind me gets so many points. The person behind him gets even a little less points, and then and the last person to jump gets the least amount of points. But everybody who jumps gets a good amount. That type of shit.
He's given a speech to read.
Cobra Clan snowboard me down. I didn't say that, but
A la Symbol, and in the last major
rock climbing. Oh my god, dude! Some of you all, some of you all are good at this. Again, I'm not gonna say anything. I see right answers and I see wrong answers, but sometimes you all are write a lot. You know, I didn't upload it, but there's a video of me on that cruise, and I climbed this rock wall so fast like a monkey. That's my first time ever doing it. I rang that bell, and that dude was like, "What the fuck?" Because he hasn't ever do that. I saw one at the Ren Fair. It was only half side. I almost did it, but the line was too. It was getting late. But the next time I go to Renaissance, I'm gonna make a video of me climbing that wall like a monkey. Y'all seen that fucking me climb that wall in the house, dude? I'm a pro climber. No shit. I need to make a parkour video. I don't know how I'd hold the phone doing that though, or strapped to my chest. Like, I can climb, I can jump, and I'm fast. Okay. Like I said, I pulled myself by my fingertips. Aryan is redeemed. Drink water. I got you, brother. I got you. I got one right here. Aryan! Ow, ow, ow. Like I said, when I hear the next really cool noise, I'm going to go get Benjamin to join us, because this is already making me too pissed. And this is my day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. I've now done 4 more episodes.
The fish have a fat.
And it started out strong, pretty strong, not too strong, but they're good. This morning, I didn't want to. Let me see. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hell yeah. Damn. All right. My bad. Sorry, son. Okay. Sorry, I was checking something. All right, here we go.
Where they air out their tensions they have built up with each other over the past 5 days. They're forced to say who they want to have eliminated. Most of them pick Symbol because of the way he talks.
Aryan, thank you, buddy.
What he says and kind of plays the victim when pressed on it. But luckily for him, he has immunity.
I know, because I already finished my coffee.
He's just lovable for about 3 minutes.
The kind of guy that needs like
I'm lovable for 3 minutes.
A mommy type wife.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get too personal, but I do feel like.
And then forgets what he says and.
They're saying that because Alexis said, I don't know, it was cooking.
Plays the victim when
what the
pressed
fuck?
on it, but luckily for him, he has immunity. Then Alex B is just lovable for about 3 minutes.
The kind of guy that needs like a mommy type wife. I don't mean to get too personal, but I do feel like Lexi's kind of perfect.
My mom is gonna freak out if you all air that on that.
Lexi is like the perfect wife.
Like funny. They always talk about that. Like my whole family. Sorry.
If we had to do marriages, I'd say Alex B and Lexi.
My whole family talks about that. Like me. It was funny. Sam knew what he was doing the whole time. I didn't know that then.
When I was growing up, I could build a computer by the time I was 13 and websites, but at the same time, I can't make a damn grilled cheese. Or like, my mom wouldn't let me use the laundry anymore because one time they came home, and no, I'm serious. One time they came home and the whole basement I'd filled with bubbles. I don't know how I did it, but they had to get walls changed. I flooded all the furniture.
I just told it. Do we love Alex?
A
new poll has started. But here's the thing. I do know when it was on Magic Stars, I won both polls. Team Monkey Cobra, Team Magic Stars, and that's a bunch of people that hate me. A bunch of people want a second audition, and I still won that one. And then there was another poll, Matt. Who's got the best one? Bert, Alex, so and so, and all the other names. I won that one too. I didn't vote in it.
Close. I don't know how I did that.
Swear to God, I didn't.
Evidently, my mom had some nice stuff in that load, so I'm off limits to the washing machine.
And finally, they go around the table and are forced to say who they will be voting for in the elimination happening the next day.
I remember that being awkward as fuck.
Pick Ian for being non-Ted. A classic dogpile situation. Ted starts crying from the emotional weight of having to choose someone to eliminate.
I'd rather be safe than free. Oh yeah, absolutely get strapped to someone. So I know you have to though, unless you get certified. You have to be. I'm not certified. I have to be strapped. So like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is.
everybody knows I would rather have chosen myself. I would rather have you.
As the fish relax and decompress from the emotionally heightened dinner, Bert goes into his room and starts rambling about telekinesis. Something I actually
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
see, they skipped that dinner. Teddy cried again at that dinner because Ian and I made a promise. He made a promise to me not to vote me out. That was the promise he kept. I think we all know who I really want to vote out. I tell you, none of the guys like me. You know what I mean? I'm a threat to them everywhere I go. I'm serious. That's why I like chilling with homies, cool ass motherfuckers who like aren't so insecure and weird and just look at me as an immediate enemy. I don't come in there on that shit. Like, I'm cool to be like, I'm fun to hang around. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fun person to be around, and I'm usually in a good mood. Y'all just met me on this, and that was the first impression, is me being lied to and me mad all the time.
mention this, but this is like an ongoing thing in his schizo rants. He talks about having telekinesis.
This arm's killing me. Hold on. Let me try something.
Nope, not doing it.
What's going on, my brain?
I got you. This is every night, like I said, freaking out. Oh, this is the end of this.
How's it going, Fizz?
Looks like the end.
Jesus Christ.
I got you.